happy people, Tracy Reed here today with a quick video in my Road to Recovery series. I am using up the last papers, I suppose, I have in the From the Garden collection from Coco Daisy. I'm actually using the guts of the Traveler's Notebook that comes in the Traveler's Notebook memory keeping collection, and I'm going to use this pink paper and this beautiful large floral paper as the base for my album. So my last page in this series was yellow and green. My first page in this series was not colorful at all because it was the more not sad, well, I guess it was sad, but you know, the beginning stages of recovering from the bout of illness I went through. So I'm kind of slowly ramping up the color in my pages in this album to reflect the hope and the gratitude and everything I'm feeling for feeling better. The problem is that the Traveler's Notebook is Traveler's Notebook size, which is 4.25 inches wide, and I like my pages to be out of the Life Crafted page size, which is 5 inches wide if you don't put it in a page protector. So I am extending these pages to 5 inches with just some graph paper because the graph paper will match the graph paper that's in the background of that floral paper. So I'm going to extend both sides with this graph paper. It's not my favorite solution. You do obviously see the seam, but at this point I didn't want to put them in the page protector because none of the other pages had been in the page protector and it just wouldn't fit that way. I could have made the right hand side of the page go in the page protector, but then I'd have to worry about the next page going in the page protector. You really just have to commit to the page protectors or not in these albums, at least in my experience. So I just don't, but that's okay because the way that I write over the seam on the floral side of the page works pretty well and you don't really notice it too much. Okay, so I have this washi tape, obviously, that is making its appearance on all of these pages because I am doing a day-by-day process. Well, not every day, but most days of the first week of my recovery. So I have Sunday. I'm not going to leave it there. I did stick it there because I thought it would be a good place for it, but I don't end up leaving it there. I'm going to stagger these photos. I'm kind of using that motif, that theme of staggering photos on top of each other throughout all of these pages, so they all kind of coordinate and match each other, but they are all different, and I will show you all 3 of the pages that I have done so far at the end of this video so that you can see. I'm not sure that I'm going to continue making these pages day by day, so I only have 3, but that's okay because once we got past Sunday, everything sort of felt back to normal almost. I mean, obviously I still have a bit of issues and some pain, but as close to normal as I've felt in a long time. So it kind of got repetitive. I think I might do one more page in the series, but we will see. Okay, so I have a lot of black and white on this page, and I kind of want to really lean into that on both sides of the page. So I am using the black and white stickers, the black and white floral stickers, I should say, from the collections to bring the black and white from the left hand side to the right hand side. And then I will also want to bring the pink from the right hand side to the left hand side. That way both sides of the page sort of coordinate and work together. So I decided I didn't like that one floral, I guess it was more of a leafy branch, so I'm going to use this one instead. And it's looking a little crazy right now, but it comes together, don't worry. Peeling the backings off of these is always my hardest struggle. I'm gonna make this one look like a flower rather than just some leaves coming out. Also, it'll give more height and repetition to these clusters and make them match a little bit better. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the circles from the chipboard just like I did with the last page, and that will also bring all of these pages together in a meaningful way so that they all look like they coordinate even though they are different colors, different photos, different days, all of that. I'm kind of just trying to make sure everything feels like one big story. Decide the Sunday can go over here, and of course I want my little word strip like I did on the last 2 pages. So I put "This is fun" on this one instead, I guess that was my choice for this one, I should say. And I feel like I need something at the top of that page still, so I'm kind of looking around and trying to figure out what would go there. Obviously I don't want to put that pink chipboard piece on pink, so I'm going to go into my stash and find some more chipboard, and the yellow works perfectly, and it's the right size too, smaller than the other one, so we've got a nice size stagger here. I'm trying to decide if I want to put this here, but I decide that's a little bit much, I think. Maybe I could put it somewhere else. Just trying real hard to put everything on the page at this point, I think. Instead, we're going to go with this one, and I'm going to actually, these are the vellum stickers from the stationery kits, and I'm actually going to put some more leaves on these flowers over here just to personalize a little bit and to use the vellum stickers because I really like the way that they look on this page. It matches obviously the drawing on top of the graph paper, so I like the way that that looks, and it just adds my own little personalized touch to it, even though you'll probably never know the difference. I just like it. Now I need something up here in this corner, and I was like, well, I will need to bring the pink in, so let's put this circle over here, but it really didn't make any sense. I'm looking through all of the stickers and the rub-ons that I have left, and I decide that maybe I want to go with the stamps instead. So I'm going to get out some pink ink from Catherine Pooler that matches the other side of the page, and I'm going to go to "Today is the Day," and then I'm going to use the leafy stamps as well, and I'm going to add in some pink leaves to this page to bring in some more pink and also just to make it a little bit more interesting. And I really think that that added a lot to the page. I think it was super fun. And now I'm ready to add in my title, and then I will add in a label to label where we were, and I will add in a bunch of journaling to the blank spot on the other side of the page. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Tracy M. Reed. I'd love to see you over there as well. And I will see you next time. Thank you.